Hello Pisces, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It is time to get into a reading for you and see what's going on. A couple of things. This is Hidden Jewels Tarot, by the way. A couple of things as we get going. We're going to pull an archetype and then we'll do some past, present, future energy. Have a card that's kind of challenging you here. Or what your potential outcome could be. Hello, okay, I guess that's what your archetype's gonna be. They said, here you go. Okay, the comic and the self. Ooh, love to see it. Look at all these colors. Beautiful, beautiful. So we're embodying laughter, happiness. Especially with self. I love that. That's our authenticity. So we're finding joy and relief and happiness. Okay, let me just double check in the book here. I don't want to skip over anything. I'm open for private readings as well. All the information is down in the description box below. My Cash App, Venmo, or if you just want to donate to me, there's that as well. And my email. My December winner is Julia Cooper. Julia, if you see this, please email me. Also, I do digital products. There's an Etsy link down there. If you're interested in stuff like that, it's also a good way to donate to my channel as well. I do like digital invitations and some... I think there's like a poster, there's some journals, and I don't know, just random stuff that I think are cool. So, but yeah, let's see what's going on with you. Also, make sure that you comment your name with a money bag sign to be entered to win for that free reading at the end of the month. Because like I said, Julia, I'm still waiting for you. Okay, the Joker, the Clown, the Fool. So, so basically the comic and this archetype thing is related to the Fool. So new journeys of some sort. Yeah, the comic carries a remedy for all that ails this world. Amid the deepest pain and suffering, there's always a potential to lift up out of the darkness through laughter. So, hilarious, ingenuous, maybe. There we go. Spirited, easygoing. Yeah. It's like the laughing Buddhas, you know? Okay, now let's talk about self here. The soul, the witness, the watcher. So maybe this is a time period that like you're just wanting to bring more aspects of joy, not only like to your life, but probably other people around you as well. It says, if this card is perplexing for you, you are on the right track. It challenges us to expand our sense of identity beyond the little self, and the ego resists such movement. So, I think it's the attempt to peel back the layers of all of our psyche here and really observe the way that you're navigating through the world and bring more happiness and joy. Okay, let's see what else we have going on. Let's get a good shuffle before we get into this tarot here. Let's get a good shuffle. Golly, every time I pick up the tarot deck after the archetypes, I'm like, this is so small. It seems like a little baby. And then I even have a littler baby. It's crazy. We're going to have an extended. I really like to see what the shadow aspects are that block you. So that link will be down there as well. And we'll get into all the things that you really need to know to move forward to your highest timeline as well. So be sure that you check that out. All right, let's see. Spirit. No wonder it seems small. Hello? Okay. One more time. I was like, this is feeling very light here. Very light. One more time. Let's get another shuffle. Speaking of joy and laughter, that's pretty funny. You know that you've touched a tarot deck long enough to be like, a little light. Plus, she has a past, so she knows exactly what a little bit of light would feel like. So, okay, let me make sure there's not anything else hiding in the crevices here. Okay, let's see what's going on for Pisces in the past energy here around whatever situation that they need to know. Spirit, tell me about Pisces. Okay, there's some anxiety around, okay, we have the Emperor and the Nine of Swords so far. Emperor in reverse, so are we feeling some type of weakness in an area or like failure to lead? And it's giving us, maybe we just don't know what direction that we're trying to go in. Oh, brother. This is about a romantic situation. So we definitely could have had a lot of anxiety about like, or worry about some type of outcome or romantic situation that could be some type of creative project or as well, just feeling very directionless. Or if it is a connection, then feeling like you don't know, like there's not enough clarity that's going on. We also pulled the Queen of Wands for present energy here. This could have created a lot of the anxiety, the consistency, or like feeling that direction. Temperance just flew out and on the ground. Hold on. Ugh. Okay, there's Temperance. And there's that. So, we definitely, it could have created a lot of feelings of jealousy or self-doubt is what I'm getting here with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Then we also have Temperance, and then the Nine of Wands also came out. There's a lot of fire energy that's going on. We have the Emperor, which is Aries, Queen of Wands, also fire. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have Temperance, which is Sagittarius, and then also Nine of Wands as well. Definitely could be dealing with a Sagittarius. So maybe somebody's actions are not leading into, like they're not adding up here, and it was creating a lot of anxiety of some sort. We're needing to have some type of realization, though. I feel like we've been through quite a bit. The Nine of Wands is a wounded warrior here, and so I think it's time that we are recognizing why we're having feelings of self-doubt. And why is this karmic pattern repeating? And what can we do to change it? Okay, let's see what the potential outcome is. Oof, okay. This definitely, you're afraid of disappointment of some sort, or grief, loss, fear of risking something here. We have the Five of Cups, Scorpio energy. It's the energy of the unexpected. Feeling like somebody's trying to pull the wool over on you here. You know what? I just do shit scared these days. Like, you know, if it has to do with entering a connection, I'm like, you know what? Like, might as well step up to the bat and take a crack at it, you know? If we get hurt, we get hurt. We move on. We also have the King of Wands, more fire energy here. So we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, and then also we have the King of Wands up here in our potential outcome. So, like I said, I feel like we're moving through some type of subconscious patterns here that's kept us directionless. Whether that be in a connection or professionally. After a moment of grief, loss, self-doubt, and fear. Obviously, like, we're going to be able to see, like, why this is all happening. The King of Wands is a very creative energy, actually. He's a visionary. He's successful. He's also very expansive. And I think that you're going to be able to alchemize whatever feelings that this is. And like I said, believe in yourself and have the courage to keep growing throughout whatever this situation is. Maybe if this is a connection, I feel like it might be holding something up so that way you can utilize it for the better here. Oof, okay. So far, with the potential outcome, it always can change, but so far it looks like you're going to be walking away from something. Because it gave you a lack of, like, of center, of stability. There definitely could be some type of separation that's going on. There's a need for those changes. Like, the loss is there for a reason. And I feel like it's going to push you in the direction that you need. Let's just get, what's challenging, Pisces, for these next 2 weeks of January? It's really a timeless reading. What do you know? Moving beyond. So you've possibly been staying stuck in a situation that, and look, here's more movement, more forward movement. This is Cancerian energy. This is the Chariot. This is also bringing in both light and shadow aspects into you and taking the lessons that you needed so that way you can, you can have success in any type of, in the face of any type of difficulty. Like, he's in that Chariot and he's moving right along. There definitely, you could be thinking about going on a trip. There's a lot of, like I said, a lot of movement, journey energy that's happening here. We're going to take what we need and leave the rest. Okay, Spirit, let's clarify this past energy with the Emperor in reverse, the Nine of Swords, and the Page of Cups. We weren't feeling very emotionally safe. Like I said, with the Emperor in reverse, it's giving like very, like we were in a connection that didn't feel like it was going to be sustainable. Really, that just fell out like that. Okay, I guess we're going to take it. There was a decision or a stalemate. Like I said, it was keeping us stuck. All of this directionlessness, situation-y ship wasn't working for you. It's leaving you all up at night. We also just had the Four of Swords pop out, so it was messing with your peace here. Whatever this was. It's really messing with your peace and clarity. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about this past energy for Pisces. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was so many. Okay. I think, I'm going to take the ones that flipped all the way over here. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. What do you know? Spirit loves a repeating card, let me tell you. Because we have the Emperor upright here, and then we also have the Nine of Swords again. But the Knight of Swords came out with Judgment. So there's going to be some type of quick moving action that's going to show you exactly why, like how this emotional instability like there's going to be something that's going to be like, boom, this is not what you want. And we also have the Emperor upright with the Nine of Cups in reverse. So that's how, like I said, there's going to be some type of judgment call that is being made. That's probably why you are moving away from all of this. Like I said, you have free will. I mean, you can stay stuck in a karmic loop. That's up to you. But if you can clearly, what I'm hearing is like whenever somebody shows you who they are, just believe them. Okay? Just believe them. I think that's why it's okay to put yourself out there in a way, you know, like you never really know unless you try. And, excuse me. And the more that we have these experiences, the more that we learn about ourselves anyway. And I think that we are having some type of experience within a connection, could be a project or something like that, that we are seeing that there could have been some hasty decision that was made that was very inconsiderate of your feelings. And you're able to very clearly see, like, this is not something that you want here. That you're looking for something that's stable, that's consistent, that's going to provide you some type of emotional safety. We also have the Hierophant in reverse on the bottom of the deck. So something, you know, with commitment as well and tradition. Yeah. Okay. Let's get a little bit more. What about the energy that's coming in for Pisces? Can we clarify the Five of Cups? Clarify the Five of Cups. Oh, yep. See what I tell you. There's some type of truth that comes out. Y'all comment what you think it is. Comment if this is resonating with you as well. All of your comments, likes, subscribes, all of them mean so much to me. They do wonders for this channel, especially since it's so new. And thank you to all of my new subscribers as well. Oh, hello. What do you know? Here it is again. Spirit's on one of those days that's just like, I said what I said, bitch. I said what I said. Yeah, like I said, there's going to be some type of truth, and like you're going to be able to see very, very clearly that it's time to the left, is what I heard. Everything you own in the box to the left. Either that or it's time to just get up on out of there. Spirit, what else can you tell me? What else can you tell me about Pisces? You're not listening to your inner wisdom. Spirit, what else can you tell me? Once again, it's taking, like, it's being like, no, I'm good. The Four of Cups is like somebody's getting offered something. It's a very apathetic energy. It's like there's an offer that's there, and he's like, I don't think I want it. I don't think I want to take the leap here. He's also got 3 other cups sitting there. So you could feel like there's not a lot of choices for you. This, once again, here's the Page of Cups. We had the Knight of Cups back there. So maybe we're feeling like we're never going to get, like, the right offer. The right offer. Everything is actually right for you, even if you can't see it in the time being. Like I was just talking about. Like, just because something doesn't work out for you, it actually is working out for you because it's getting you closer to what track that you need to be on. I said, you're not seeing that there's some type of admiration also that's going on here. There could be somebody in your energy that, like, yeah. Either that or it's taking you away from the, like, you're hyper fixated on this energy and it's blocking your manifestations here. Even though you're very strong, like we have the Magician in reverse, we have the Strength, and then we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So, like, you've worked your butt off to get where you're at. And I feel like you can see through a lot of manipulation these days. There's been probably some type of healing, some type of inner growth that's happened here. And with the Hermit in reverse and the Four of Cups, like, you've been kind of ignoring that whenever it's come to some of these love opportunities, maybe, or it could be a creative opportunity. But you're about to find out, like, you're about to see the truth here. So, okay, in the extended, we're going to go into what that truth may look like. I'm going to keep the Ace of Swords out here because now I want to know. I'm nosy as fuck. We're going to see what this truth is, and then also get some of these hard truths here as well to see what's going to keep you from being able to know exactly what to do. Because like I said, this past energy, it seems like there was a lot of confusion, there was a lot of directionless, like there was no clarity within a situation whatsoever, and you could have even attempted to get the clarity that you needed, and, like, yeah, it's taking a little bit longer than expected. So that's why we just check out the current energy. Why don't we? Anyway, that extended will be down in the description box below as well. I'm excited to see what it's about this new transition, this new exit, and moving beyond. The deeper thinking that we need to do. So make sure again that you like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell so that way you know whenever my readings post, and to also comment your name with a money bag sign so that way you can be entered to win for that reading at the end of the month. And I love you, Pisces, so much, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.